Hello everyone. Today we're showing our schedule management system, which is a Java web application, and our team 4, consists of 4 members, me, Satya, Caro, Kalbot, and Kim Chun. This schedule management system manages class and room scheduling for a university faculty. The system is built using Java for backend, Javelin framework for REST API, SQLite for database, and HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for frontend. So we built this to fix a core issue, which is scheduling conflict. As we all know, right now we have nothing to manage our schedule for makeup classes. So if the class monitor want to book a lot of makeup classes with different teachers, they have to text or check with different teachers one by one, or they have to go check the available room manually, and also teachers as well, if they want to find available time slots to make up class, they would have to ask the class monitor and wait for the class monitor to reply, and it's very tedious. Now let's move on to the demonstration by Kalbot and Kim Chun.
Good evening, teacher. My name is Rachan Galbot. I'm from Team 4. We are demoing schedule management system. So first, this is our login page, and we will enter our system, where we have 4 tabs, but audit log is not usable right now. It is for the future. So we have classroom and user. So first, this is how we create a new user. And we have 3 roles of user: admin, professor, and class monitor. So right now we create a teacher, which required to have a department, the engineering safe. And then we can create a room. To create a room, you need 3 fields: the name, building, and the floor it's on. And then creating class. Creating class, you need these 5 fields, which is class name, the year, what semester it is, and when does it start, or when does it end. The reason we have for the when it start and when it end is when you create a schedule. I will show you. Let's go September 1st, save. And then you can create a course, web development. Well, this is, you see here that, wait, let me refresh the page. You see, these are just saved in the browser itself. I was supposed to type it in, but to make it faster, I'm gonna just do this. And then select a teacher, save. Now, when you go to create a classroom, a schedule, book a class. Here, the course that we registered previously, you select it, and the teacher that we registered for the course, it will auto-fill. You can pick the type of class: tutorial, practical, makeup, override, default, and then you can book individually like that, and when you check next week, it's not. Or you can, of course, choose to book it, repeat until the semester ends. Book, and then the semester ends on September 30, so it will continue till September 30, as you can see. And you click today, it goes back to today. This is for the convenience of the administrator to make schedule for student, so they could just fill in the current schedule here, and then tick the tick box, and it will finish. Before we continue, I would like to repopulate the database first. I have populated the database with classes, courses, and teachers. Right now we have a few class monitor and 4 teachers, multiple rooms, multiple class. SEA1 for the purpose of demonstration, I will be focusing on 2. SEA1, it has these 3 classes. these three courses inside the class. Database taught by teacher Nopirom, OOP by teacher Hoptin, web development by teacher Sit Lane. For AI, they'll be the same teacher with the same course. So now let's say we book at room 101 with OOP, which is taught by teacher Hoptin. As soon as you select the subject, teacher Hoptin will autofill, and type of class is lecture. We repeat until semester end. Now back to the list. If you go to AI class and you try to book the exact same class, as you will see that here it is room A101 that's being occupied, and here you will see that room A101 is not appear anymore, because in the list of the booking class we filter only out the we only show all the available room. If the room was already booked, it won't show anymore. So let's say we book this. And also the subject, as you know, teacher Hokden teach OOP at that time slot of the other class. Because it's already booked, it won't show anymore. Web develop. But let's say we pick the teacher instead. Teacher is okay. Now this will show no subject available, because if you come back here, if you look at the course, teacher Hokden will teach OOP, but the one teach by teacher Sit Lane. But teacher Sokai did not teach anything in this class. So even though he appears, we are not able to teach anything. So unless the teacher was registered, we cannot let him teach the class. Okay, so let's say we book. Now after we book, other user should be able to see it. And after we book, we could also just go back and edit anything, or straight up delete the booking itself. Now a few other things is that you can search or filters through the search bar above, and name or ID, user, what. Okay. Now we shall sign in as teacher Hoptin. The first thing you will see will be the teacher schedule, which is, as a teacher, I want to see my own schedule. What do I have to teach today or this week? In this case, it will be these three of this class. Lecture for class SEA1, like in 2 days, and this one is AI-A1. And then we have in the schedule tab here, this class schedule tab here, that you will see 2 class, which is the 2 class they taught. If you remember previously, we had 4 class, but he only teach these 2, so we only show these 2. For room schedule, he will have the same read writes as admin, but there's no edit nor create writes. As you can see, the add room button is gone, the edit button is gone, but you can still click. Let's say room 101, you will see he can read everything, and he could check status, pick what date, from what time to what time, check, and then it will tell you on that date whether it's full or not. Now, and another main feature of the teacher's schedule is a smart overlay. As I mentioned, he teach 2 class, so in the smart overlay here, it will only show 2 of the class he teach. Let's say SE show overlay. What this do is that it will overlay the class schedule on top of the teacher schedule, so that he can see that which part of the schedule is empty, so he can book a class that fits both needs. Cybersecurity. There. And that's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Jo Kim Chuan. I am responsible for the class monitor and guest. So for login here, just fill in the class monitor account. So you can see the class schedule tab here. So for the class monitor, you can book any class on any of this day. For example, I choose on Wednesday. I click on 9 elements. Let's say I choose A420. Linear algebra, and we show the professor name, and you can choose type of the class. Let's say lecture, and I book it. After you book it, it will show on the schedule right here, and you can see in the screen. Now let's go to the room schedule. You will see the several room number here, and then you can choose any one of this room. Let's say I choose A420, and then you can also book a class on this room. The process of booking class is the same as I showed you earlier. And this is it for the class monitor. Let's go back to the guest room. So for the guest, just click on login as a guest. And the guest, when you log in, you cannot see the teacher nor the room schedule. What you only see is the class schedule, and this is the class name. You can choose one of these to view. Let's, for example, I choose this class name here. For example, I click on it. It will show the class schedule right here, and the guest only view only. And yeah, you can go and browse another ones. Yeah, no, you can choose this one. Okay, yep. And this is pretty much that's it. Thank you guys for your listening.